Hello, hello, everybody. How you guys doing this evening? Hope you're doing well. I'm panicking because I was looking for my Holomyth jacket, and I'm wondering if my mom got rid of it when she came over last time. Just cleaning some stuff up. That would be the worst. How you guys doing this evening? I think I might have figured out, or at least a root cause specifically to what's going on with the my system, because when I switched up the groupings of stuff, it dropped. I haven't been able to fix it yet. We're still running on the same thing, but I might need to just recreate things from scratch to layer things into place to see what is eating up most of my stuff. But until then, you know, we'll have to see what's up. At least I got some, because basically I switched out to a different look that was very incomplete, because that's where I'm borrowing a lot of stuff, and then all of a sudden it dropped to like 20% without streaming. And I'm like, okay, so something there is eating up a ton of stuff, and it has to be something from this other thing, just because, I don't know. Either way, let's get going, shall we? That out. All right, because I cleared that out from. What are we doing now? I mean, can I do something now, or not that? That's not what I'm doing right now. I guess I should see if I can train anything.
Let's turn in for the night.
Nope. Morgana said, "Screw you." You needn't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll be fine with some grilled fish and miso soup. I'm fairly certain we don't have any of that, but that's okay. We'll just run with it. Oh, we're going somewhere again? Hello, Velvet Room? Velvet Room. The Velvet Room it is.
The prisoner has returned.
Have I?
You're
Have
in
I
the presence
really?
of our master. Stand up straight.
Maybe if you took the chains off me so I wasn't so front-loaded with weight?
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing.
Are they though?
In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? They seem to have influenced you.
They have?
These picaresque dissidents of society. Deepen your bonds with them.
Okay, hold on. Dissidents I know. What the heck is picaresque? I need that translated for me. There it is. Picaresque novel is a genre of prose fiction. It depicts the adventures of a roguish but appealing hero, usually of a low class, who survives by his or her wits in a corrupt society. So, actually, he used it very much correctly. Like, it's actually completely on brand. It's not just like a, oh, well, we just gotta throw this in to make him sound fancy. No, it's specific to this particular situation. Ooh, boy.
Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it.
So do I.
I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
Super stock. Ooh, now I get more persona spaces.
It's almost time.
Justicia, ha 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 ha. Ja 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 ja.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct?
Where are we?
May I talk to you for a moment?
Is Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
One does not have anything to do with the other, but again, I know more than Akechi does, so I'll give him that much credit.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
Because he's smiling. Why else, Makoto?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rivals.
Hold on. Charismatic detective? I thought you were the detective prince, or the second coming of... Maybe he wants to go with that so as to not step on any toes with his senpai, Naoto
You have
Hirogane.
such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice.
As they see fit. I could see that argument. I could definitely see that argument. I just noticed that my hoodie is kind of all out of place. Oh well, doesn't matter.
Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover.
Ooh!
Oh, looks like it's starting soon.
I assume that you...
See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Where are
Why
they?
does everyone get on my case?
Out of curiosity, because obviously we know that he doesn't go to the same school we do. He wears a different uniform.
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night.
And that is?
Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people.
Good, he's actually realizing
If I am
something
to
that's kind of
depict
important for
people
him.
in my art, I need to learn more about them. I must interact with them more. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
Technically we kind of pushed it onto him, but that's okay.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
Always?
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh?
That is actually a very good question. Why did Sakura decide to take us in? Did he owe that friend of the family something? That's what I would have assumed at the start.
Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
You know how it is. Sympathy makes you do stupid things sometimes.
Which then, oh. Now I get why he shits on me all the time. Because he's, assuming that he does actually see himself in me, then he probably knows where that life leads. And he's trying to protect us to some degree from that. So he's like, you better stay on the straight and narrow because you don't want to be where I'm at, okay? So... okay. I would have thought I would have gotten my respect for Sakura-san out of his social link, but not here. Naruhodo ne.
Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
You believe the news off the bat? Damn, dude.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
It's so cool to watch these characters grow, man.
You up?
You're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left this painting before he took off. Though. Supposedly to thank us for taking care of him. Sayuri. It's rare to see a kid acting so grateful these days. And this painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The viewers will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it, though.
Hey,
Well, if you're dressed up for the day, go on and get dressed. If you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. I opened the shop hours ago, so go take the cat out somewhere. Bye. Thank you again for letting me stay the night. My apologies for leaving so quietly, but your arrest seems peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I've decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I've entrusted Sayuri to your protector, Sojiro. That painting should no longer exist in reality, but it is truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. And it was all because of you guys. I cannot thank you enough. Yes, I believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot. I still believe porridge is the best way to end a hot pot. Okayu? Is that what he was trying to get at?
Hey.
So, Yusuke went home, huh? Oh well, guess that's best. Yo, I just checked the fan site. There's some kind of thread on there looking for info about burglars using the Phantom Thieves name. Sounds pretty lame to me. Oh, I saw that too. They were targeting, they target restaurants, right? I actually found a really interesting post on there. My brother has suddenly started acting violent towards everyone. Might end up getting killed at this rate. Wonder if it's because he got caught up with all those weird people in Shibuya. You mean you think he means those burglars when he's talking about their weird people? It may be too soon to assume that. The post said he started spending a bunch of money lately too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglar groups there are in Shibuya. Damn, things are really starting to get serious. Let's look into it. I thought you'd say that. Although, how exactly will we go about investigating? We'll go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed. No way, the police will totally nab us if we're out that late. Plus, it would be bad if the chief knew you were out in the middle of the night. If they target restaurants... what if we drew them to LeBlanc? What? There's no way. Who would go after a shop like this? Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for boss? What is boss in Japanese to them, I wonder? I really am curious. There we go. Now it's a little bit better. LeBlanc targeted. Seems like a viable plan to me. I mean, it's an easy way for us to try and do stuff, I suppose. if we can prepare enough to... Yeah, sure, why not? Cut it out. You get kicked out of LeBlanc if we failed. Oh, I suppose I left Sayuri there as well. I'd forgotten. How'd you forget something that important? Either way. Aw, that would have been an awesome sting operation. I really don't want more thieves to be posing as us in the future. Wish there was some way we can make an example of these ones. At the moment, our lack of info means that we'll just have to wait. We can continue searching for more information wherever possible, though. Yeah, I'm gonna try looking for stuff too. Aha! Yeah, let's do her. Let's go. It's been a hot minute. The patient asked me if I had a recommendation for a pair of reading glasses. I'm not an optometrist. Oh, it's because we have an eye test chart on the wall. You came because you saw my messages, right? I refined the medicine from the other day a bit. Would you come to the back? If it ranks up, then let's go, because I get more stuff I can buy out of her office. Here you go. The effect should be instant this time. The yellow makes me already gag. Let's see. Eyes are focused. Look this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nothing yet, huh? The inside of my mouth feels like it's burning and my nose is itchy. Oh, there it is. The inhibitory effect, just as I had hoped. Your weight was the primary reason it took longer to kick in than expected. Yes, this is what I expected from a teenager. We're making great progress. Practice makes perfect, right? Okay, hold on. Hold tight while I compile all the data. We can move on.
Hello?
Hi, moshi moshi. Moshi moshi. Hello, Takemi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. How can I help you? An emergency, huh? But we're not a designated hospital. Besides, the head physician here is Tai Takemi. Huh? Awfully rude, just hanging up on a lady like that. What was that about? Oh, he just dialed the wrong number. An ambulance driver was looking for the transfer location. All the designated hospitals are full. But to think they'd accidentally call a general practitioner. Must have been a new paramedic. You seem to at least know my name, though. I've been blacklisted by the larger medical community. They call me the Plague, due to a grave medical error I made. Okay. I wanted to just go by it without doing anything, but I think we're gonna come to a point where it might be a better idea that I don't. Coco. The death. Okay. Okay, only the last one is important, so this one is okay. Medical error. This goes back to my old job. I used to work at a university hospital in this city. I was never actually convicted or of anything, but I'm still considered a pariah in the medical industry. Does that scare you? Participating in clinical trials run by a doctor like that? Never mind. You are seriously one strange kid. Well, that's fine. Being ostracized has enabled me to focus on my own research and development. Regardless, I look forward to working with you. I'll be sure to add some additional medicine for you, my little guinea pig. Sterilization adds more healing items to the medical clinic. See, that's why we do this one. Again?
Hello?
Hello, Dr. Takemi's Clinic of Internal Medicine. Huh? One order of teriyaki chicken. You're all good for today. You can go home now. Come again soon. If you're still alive. I wish more of this stuff would do this, but
Take care.
hey, my little guinea pig. I have to talk to you about something. You haven't told anyone about my drugs, right? Of course not. Okay. I mean, part of the deal is that you're strictly prohibited from sharing anything that happens here, so I guess I'll believe you. For now. Feels like I've been getting a lot more patients asking for drugs lately. Don't do that to me, Sho, scaring the crap out of me. How you doing, dude? I wonder where they keep hearing about me. Been really bugging me. But that's all I wanted to ask, I guess. Okay, see you soon.
Ah, you're back.
Nah? Nani? What do you want to do about our next big target? Well, that's sudden. Well, after what that guy said, sitting around doing nothing just pisses me off. You're right about Akechi-kun, right? You're talking about Akechi-kun, right? I know how you feel. Ah, that high school detective. He'd have to shut up if we change another person's heart. You think so? Come on, you gotta be more confident about this kind of stuff. I don't know that he would actually change his mind if we changed another person's heart. Honestly, I feel like he'd be more staunch in his beliefs as a result of what we do, in my opinion. But he did mention the police are starting to mobilize. Yeah, that's heavy stuff, dude. Speaking of which, actually, my maternal grandmother that I mentioned the other day is going to be here on Saturday, Sunday, and I think Monday. Or basically we're celebrating her birthday, and like most of that side of the family's coming, which is a rarity considering that that side of the family's more spread out than my dad's side. Let's see. But she's getting up there, man. I'm not even sure how much longer she's gonna last, because every single time I see her, it's not a Parkinson's shake, but she's like shaking when she's standing still, and it's just plus some dementia and at that point I've lost all my grandparents. Either way, I don't think we should leave Akechi-kun be. This is a perfect time to meet and discuss our strategy, what our strategy should be going forward. Let us gather at the hideout tomorrow.
Hey! Oh!
Alright, I can do the... Yeah, let's do the Kawakami thing. Hi, this is Becky. Oh wait, it's you. Well, it'll be 5,000 yen with the request fee included, you know. Is that okay with you? Sure, why not? I have 5,000 yen. 50 bucks. I have 50 bucks to burn.
I see.
Very well. I'll head over right away then.
So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this? Never mind. So, what kind of kid are you? The way you opposed Mr. Kamoshida, I'd say that you're earnest and have a strong sense of justice.
Could you go tell Akechi-kun that? Because I think he doesn't realize that that's most of the reason why we're doing what we're doing.
That being said, you called a maid service and requested me?
That... I don't have the script. I forget why we did this in the first place. Or let me rephrase that. Why we're calling her now. Like the first time I know exactly why we called her, and then we kind of like called it off. But why are we calling at this point? Good question. I'm gonna go with that first one because... Actually, let me see if there's one... I know Kawakami is also a confidant. Which confidant is she? The Fortune? The only one that kind of looks like her. No, this is Chihaya Mifune. I have no idea who the hell that is. She's not the devil. Is she not a confidant? I thought she was. Yeah, I tend to do it where it's 100 yen per dollar. I know it's not exactly accurate, but it's close enough to be pretty good. Because obviously it depends on what, like you said, the exchange rate is. But every time I had checked, it was really close to 100 yen to a dollar. But I'm sure that yours is more accurate at this point. So I'm gonna guess that she's actually not a confidant. I thought she was. Okay, then it doesn't really matter what I say now, does it? Let's see. Then it's not on the list. We'll find out then. I was really lonely because...
I see. Oh, that's right. You have a criminal record. Okay, then
I have
how
no
about
friends.
this?
She could technically stab, like, again, role playing. You could technically stab. It's like, then what the heck are on and then doing around you? Just nothing. But at least saying lonely, that's fine.
I'll let you skip class a few times.
You what? What kind of
It's
teacher
tough
are you?
not having any place where you belong, isn't it? However, I reserve the right to change my mind if your grades drop.
Okay, that's fair. That's honestly fair.
In exchange, you won't tell anyone that I'm moonlighting as a maid.
You want to know what? That's actually kind of fair. I feel like we should probably do that more often, where if a kid's doing well enough in class, they don't have to be in class or participate. But the moment that their grades drop, like if they're getting straight A's, what is the point of having them sit through class? Temperance, huh? Okay, let's see. Oh, the temperance is missing from this lineup, surprisingly. That explains why I didn't see it. There we go. We click on Kawakami. That just brings me to her character page, which is not what I wanted. There she is. Really strange. Oh, there we go. It was basically squished over. I had to. It was in its own mini window that I had to scroll over. Because I was also missing Yusuke along with the Hermit and the Sun. I only know who the Hermit is because honestly, her design is probably the only one that I'm probably gonna go after. The Hermit. I'm not gonna say who it is just to not spoil it before we get started. Okay, actually, no choice is anything. Nothing matters in this first one, as I thought.
Sound good?
Thanks.
Then it's a deal.
Actually, in hindsight, I don't mind these flash forwards where she talks about each confidant as you gain them.
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you. What do you have to say to that?
I don't mind those. I do mind the ones where she brings up the next target before I've even met the target. And it's kind of spoilering, so as soon as I find my route into seeing the target, it's like, okay, that's the one. There's no doubt in my mind, instead of putting up a number of red herrings until we get the right one.
Blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
If I remember what you said before, then yes, I believe that it is best girl. What you consider to be best girl as well. Honestly, by design, I think she's best girl. The closest second to me of all the women, like if I can romance any woman, as was said the other day, next would be by design, just by looks, right? But I would also, honestly, I need to see their personalities too, and that includes this girl, but I always usually kind of make my first choices by design. That's why I picked Chie first, because I liked her design more than any of the other girls, personally. Okay, I figured as much. But yeah, that's why I picked Chie, because I liked her design better than any of the other girls. Though Maria came in close second. With here, it would be her, followed by, of the girls I've met, either the doctor or Makoto. That would be probably the order in my brain space. But I need to know their personalities too, but you get to know them a little bit before you get the choice to date them, so that's fine. It allows you to perform various activities in Kawakami's class.
Right. What am I doing here with one of my students?
I paid you.
Well, I guess I should get going. Oh, please request me if you need any help with your housework, okay?
Why?
Well, I mean, we know each other's secret, and it would really put my mind at ease. Besides, I'm considered over the hill for this type of job, so I don't get requested that often.
I feel so bad. I feel so bad that women who are over a certain age, like, there is probably a threshold where this kind of job would be like, okay, yeah, no, I don't want a woman that age per se. But how old is Kawakami? (27 to 33), I assume, depending on which game we're playing. How the hell is that over the hill? Man, Japanese people are picky. She's still, I mean, like, granted, it's a little out of range for me, because it's just like, I'm, what, at most 17? No, he's second year of high school. That would be junior year here, I think. Yeah, at most 17. Assuming he didn't miss anything from his little criminal record thing. And her English VA is Michelle Ruff? For real? I'm fairly certain I know who that is. But the thing is, third year, you graduate, you go to college. That's why I say junior. Because there's only 3 years of high school in Japan. Yeah, and he's in second year, which means he would be a junior. Ne? Holy shit! No! Oh, I thought I recognized her name. I'm starting to go through her filmography. Kawakami's voice actresses. Oh! Best girl in Disgaea! Dude, she's big name! I didn't realize she was so spread out. Holy moly! Yeah, Etna, uh-huh. Actually, it's kind of ironic. She also plays Fujiko in Lupin the Third. It's kind of ironic considering this. That was good. But yeah, she played in the anime anyway, but yeah, because I haven't gotten to the games yet. Hold on. Let me see what games are here. Yeah, she was Mai Minase in Dot Hack. Yeah, Etna in the game. She's also apparently Carl Clover from Blaze Blue. Wouldn't surprise me. Eliza from Skullgirls. She plays in Catherine Full Body. She plays the K Catherine. She does some additional voices in both Nier games. Well, the remake and the and you mentioned this already. Yeah, and I just got my eye just hit it. And is Yukari from P3. You had mentioned it before too, but it's just something that slipped my mind until my eye just landed on it. So what else does she do that I had said, oh my god, she's in a bunch of things that I recognize. Let me back up a little bit. We already mentioned Carl. She was the new Luna, which, if I'm being honest, I like the old one better, but she wasn't half bad from what I saw. And I'm gonna be absolutely fair, I didn't see much of the Viz dub. But she was Yoko in Gurren Lagann. You didn't know? I thought you had mentioned it earlier. But anyway, she was also Tsukasa, Minami, and Minori in Lucky Star. What else was that? I was just like, oh my god, I know her from there. She's in 2 Gundam series, SD Gundam Force and Mobile Suit Gundam F91. As we were playing that the other day. She's Arukrade in freaking Tsukihime! You gotta be kidding me! Oh right, I recognized her also as Hirikawa from Please Teacher. Chi from Chobits. She was Aoi from Ayoriaoshi? What the? Belvedere, Coco, and Vandred. Holy shit! Lopmon and Antilamon and Digimon Tamers. Oh, she was also an 8th MS team. Because it is Yukarichi. I thought you said that because you knew. And she was Lena in Trigun. Dude, she's so robust. Damn. But going back to it, yeah, she's at most 33. How the hell is that over the hill? That'd still be hot to watch a girl I liked already, kind of already doing the stuff that she's gonna do anyway, and be like, yeah, that's hot.
I'll show my appreciation by making it easy for you to ditch class.
We've already established that.
Just think about it, okay? Master!
Sensei, please. That part is awkward, knowing that you're my teacher. I don't need that piece. I really don't. Good. Even she feels awkward about it. Stampede? No. What's the stampede? Listen, promise me you won't tell the school about this, okay? For both our sakes. Absolutely no talk about the maid stuff to anyone. It'll be our little secret, but for Becky and Master, okay? Can you keep it a secret? Sensei, never make that face again. It scares me. I am terrified. Stop it. I will if you will. Oh my god, I love how you can see the big picture. Stop with the face, Sensei! Stop it! Thank you. Oh my god, that face. It probably would, to be fair, if I didn't know that she was my teacher already, it wouldn't be as awkward. It would just be like, okay, that's kind of cute.
Bye!
The whole deal was that my grades weren't to suffer, so... Oh, Trigun Stampede, no. Actually, from what I've heard, the Trigun Stampede is not that good by comparison to the original, but it could be just an overreach by somebody, I don't know. Considering that I heard elsewhere and I haven't watched myself, to be absolutely fair. I wouldn't expect to run into you at this time, Prince. How are you doing? Not bad. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, so I was wondering how to answer such questions. I see now that there's no need to be so roundabout with my responses. Talking with you helps me realize many things. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime? I thought we already established that that was what we were gonna do, dude. The heck? Hey, I heard from one of my upperclassmen, but apparently that phrasing is weird. Hold on. Hey, I heard from one of my upperclassmen, but apparently there's some kind of the butt, I think, is the weird thing in there. Apparently there's some kind of weirdo in Kichijoji. Even at a glance, you could supposedly tell right away that he's bad news. You live there, don't you? Are you okay? Oh, you mean the old man in Harmony Alley? My parents were talking about him too. Doesn't that make you wonder? I'm thinking I might try to look for him today. What? Don't do that! Besides, I heard he hides his face. Who knows what he'll do to you if he sees you? You're just gonna end up in a ditch somewhere. I just know it. I'm curious.
Right.
Yeah, if on the off chance he's really a bad guy, we should do something about it. For now, we can just check it out whenever we have time. We'll head to Kichijoji at some point. I should probably go over there with An and Yusuke so they can get the boost for Baton Pass. Nani? Before I realized it, we're halfway through June. It's only a month before. It's the only month of the year with no holidays. No holidays on the weekday, yeah, because it's only Father's Day, right? Which is on the weekend. And maybe in Japan in particular. But think of August. Either August or September, whichever one doesn't have Labor Day. It doesn't have a holiday either, so it must be Japan. No holidays and it's filled with rain. Truly a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? You're all just ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. Amamiya-kun, let's test your knowledge and imagination.
Give it a try.
When washing your hair with dissolved copper, your hair color changes. What color do you think it turns? I have no freaking clue. Considering that it would be dissolved copper if it, but it doesn't change. But assuming that it does change, I would say green. Let's see. What day is it today? The 13th. I was right. Which I haven't heard what it was. Like, you said it, but I had missed it again the next time that you went around to the Velvet Room, so. Well, she makes sense because that's person. Prisoner. Maybe because prisoner has worse terminology or worse history attached to it than inmate does, and that's why inmate makes it shujin, but obviously read differently. I wonder how it's pronounced, because it's like the reason I asked that is because the difference between hashi and hashi, bridge and chopsticks, or vice versa. I can't remember which one's which at the moment. But they both are hashi and hashi. Whether this is shujin or shujin. Shujin or shujin. Or if they sound exactly the same. It's just written differently. Also, the kanji there is hilarious, by the way. You have person in box and person. Kanji is amazing sometimes at being super descriptive of what it's trying to describe. But yeah, prisoner has some connotations in English that inmate does not. Inmate is usually very specific to, criminal prison type setup, whereas prisoner could be prisoner of war, people that are not. Yeah, because it's person. Person can be read as adult. Yeah.
This is it. That's it.
Daijin? Isn't it read otona? Daijin is just big person. Like, maybe it's using the same kanji as, you could read it daijin, but it would be otona, no? By the way, magnesium turns your hair white and rust will turn your hair red. Rust is iron oxide, so it's iron, by the way. However, acid rain can't melt gold or silver. So you'll want to dye your hair gold, and so if you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. I think like that could save you money and trip to the hair salon. I'm fairly certain that he's just crazy, but that's okay. Wow, you must be really smart to answer a question like that. Yada yada yada. Right, I'm already scholarly, but I need more proficiency before I can get the next rank in the burger eating contest. Oh right, shujin. You're right. I assume the shujin is specifically pronounced the same way for the school's name, just as for prisoner. That's interesting. I would assume. I don't think it's ironic. I think that was probably purposefully done, if anything.
Oh, good. You haven't gone home yet.
What?
Nijimi-san's looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away?
Why?
She says there's no report of a lost item, so she wants you to start filling out some paperwork.
For what? I don't understand.
Telling me that isn't going to get you out of this. The student council room is on the 3rd floor, next to the library. Got it? why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite or whatever.
But I didn't lose anything. Why do I have to do
Michi was
this?
the girl who keeps following you around, right?
I love how Morgana caught that. I had caught it a while ago, but she caught it. They caught it now.
What could she want?
Let's see. I assume this is Akechi. Ten Otan. I think that's. I know that's like 10 for Tengoku, like heaven. Otante, that's detective. Kira Kira, sparkle sparkles, as you can see. Maji Ikemen, a true pretty boy, which not gonna deny that. What else? Ikemen. Chotto. Hold on, I need to see. It says Ikemen what? Ikemen. I can't read the first kanji there, but that second one is ko, like child. Sote eo? Sokote, again the same te up there that's for heaven. Oh, I think. I'm not sure. I definitely can't read the kanji that he's saying. Kuzu dayo. Someone said baka. It's the same kanji as the same kanji as what he's saying. The same 3 kanji. Is that supposed to be the proper word for tante? Could be. Oh well. Alright. Where's the library? That's Toshokan. Ne? Nope, Brock, I read that badly. Okay, this is Toshokan. That's the kanji for Toshokan, because I know that library is Toshokan. I assume that I won't be able to leave it, but I wanted to.
Earlier than expected.
You called me. What?
Have a seat.
This is about something
I'll
missing.
get
I'm not
straight
missing
to the
anything.
Mr.
Okay.
Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things.
I just got surprised. You don't think I'm gonna start talking about it?
Have a listen.
Oh.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
God damn it, Ryuji. Of course it would be his fault we get outed. God damn it, Ryuji. If you just shut your goddamn yap. I'm gonna have so many words for him later.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean?
So, assuming that, she cut that together, I can already say that we can argue that was edited, because it was. But it skipped a couple lines in between, which would get us off the hook. And secondarily, it didn't have my voice in it, so guess what? I'm not implicated in that. You've only implicated An and Ryuji. That's it. I get off scot-free. I don't want them to get in trouble, so I'm gonna probably find a way to get them out of trouble, but my point still stands.
We screwed up. Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
I'm not sure what you mean.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you?
Yes. Again, it does not implicate me. My voice isn't there. Beyond the fact that, again, it is edited recording. So what did you cut out? I know because I was there, but using this in any kind of court of law in the United States, to be very clear, because I'm not sure how Japanese law would run with this, but the United States, it wouldn't stand. It's clearly edited.
I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves.
Again, by what extension? You did not, that was not implicated in that recording.
Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
That An and Ryuji were the Phantom Thieves, but that I'm not part of this at all, because we could be, like, at worst, I would be arrested for conspiracy, because obviously I knew about it, at worst. But then again, I'm already in trouble once, so that's probably a bad thing anyway. Okay, now I'm seeing the hole I'm in. Oh no.
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us.
I doubt it will stay between the two of
You'll
us.
tell me, won't you?
Actually, as a person with a criminal record, I'm pretty sure I could go with that and be like, I already know how this goes. I'm not gonna do this shit again, okay? I'm not dumb. You know yourself that I have a criminal record. I've already screwed this up once. I ain't doing it again. I have a right to be silent.
That's the same as admitting to it, you know.
No, it's not. Silence is not admission of guilt. Anybody who says that is wrong. Absolutely wrong. Especially that specific line. To be fair, usually when you're trying to remain silent, you're either trying not to implicate yourself in a way that was not intended. Like, look, I know them, but I definitely don't run with them. Oh yeah, well, this recording says otherwise. And not saying anything to defend yourself on it makes it so that you're actually guilty on it. Oops, I said something I shouldn't have. I know that that's not a great example, but something like that, where they can kind of back around to your silence, to speaking actually being a bad idea. Silence is never an admission of that. Now, I'm not going to say that it's not too much of a stretch to assume that, but what if, just putting it out there, staying silent is trying to not admit to a different crime that you're not even investigating right now. And if I say anything, then you're going to get me on that, where I would have gotten scot-free on the first one. Staying silent gets me scot-free on the first one anyway, and you'll never find out about the second crime I did. So it technically is not always admitting to the crime that you were investigating in particular, and in this case, she's technically not investigating the crime. Whatever. I'm over-explaining myself, but you know that I over-explain things. I never do things in minimums. It's always with excess to me. No matter how much I try to be, you know, everything in moderation.
Go ahead.
Mush.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the
Oh
usual
my
spot
god,
to
shut
order
up!
Phantom
Here me again! It's his fault!
That idiot!
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
I guess it can't be helped now.
Oh,
Here?
is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, An Takamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the
Why would you play that in public? Except for just to embarrass us.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all. And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I do like the change of pace that An is but she's not blaming her anymore, saying that you knew and you didn't do anything. Now it's just like, look, I feel bad because the adults are just freaking using you to do their dirty business.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Ooh.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet.
Then we can't change their heart unless we know who it is. I'm
Let's
sorry.
continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof.
How is Yusuke supposed to get there?
Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
And whose fault is that? Loudmouth. God damn it.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
In response to your yelling about it in the first
I'm
place.
so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though.
Thank you! Somebody else noticed! Beyond the fact that it was edited, so that makes it even worse
Even with
evidence!
that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Especially since she's not turning us in now.
Bad. So, we doing this?
We have to.
All right, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
I'm curious. I'm so effing pissed. We gotta do what she says. Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president wants us to change. Don't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? Wonder who it is. I am curious myself. You mentioned how she wants us to prove our justice, did you not? Yeah, she definitely did. And there must be some reasoning behind her choice. Please contact me immediately if you find anything out. And don't go picking any fights, okay? You understand, Ryuji? Why are you singing me out? I ain't dumb! Said the one who yelled and, you know, got us recorded and...
Hey!
I'm a sharpshooter. I was masquerade, hiding both face and mind. Afraid for you to throw.
We already finished watching that. I need to turn that in at some point.
Okay.
I'm gonna do again. Oh, lowers the security level. Smoke screen. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, let's just make more. Well, I don't have enough to make more than 3.
Yeah!
Let's do the smoke screen? No, let's do the Kamigurama.
Yeah! Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet, more proficiency. I think that's enough to get me to get to the next level of the burger eating contest.
Well then.
Want some cash? I've got a job you could do. You know about that Phantom Thieves forum? People said when they made a request there, it got granted. Really sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? Yeah. That sounds like a shakedown racket there.
Hey!
Her hairstyle just keeps reminding me of Chie, and I just can't unsee it. Hey, it's you. Morning. You going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. About your job?
Nope.
Golden all-nighter. Journalist Ichiko Ohaya works around the clock, you know. Well, you work hard in your studies.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
Is it? Does she say Yakuza, or? I'm curious.
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams.
Oh, she's killing two birds with one stone in technicality. Because she wants to take care of that, and the principal wants her to take care of it, but won't give any help. But this also lets her in on whether or not it's worthwhile to keep chasing the Phantom Thieves while taking care of a different problem. Clever. Clever girl. Damn. I think she just got bumped up one tier, at least until I learned more about the Doctor. She's still, design-wise, she's still below the Hermit, but I need to know her more to understand who's better, in my opinion, for the romancing scene here.
What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
Because they don't have any power. Ah, how about that?
What's their boss's name?
We have all at least low-level things. We have students, juveniles, essentially. These guys target juveniles as well because of their weakness. And in the case of Madarame, while it wasn't always juveniles, it was always novices to the field that he's in. I'm liking this story, my friends.
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves.
We were able to pull it off because we at least had a name.
Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Something witty. I don't know witty would help here, even if that was the case. We need more details.
Why are you being so serious?
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school.
Why? Why is there a timetable for this? Other than maybe she has a timetable that we're not aware of as of yet.
I hope you don't let me down.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
one of the flash forwards I don't like because it's going to give more hints to the person's name that I don't want to know because I'd rather figure it out on my own with them.
The student council president from Chujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You never noticed? Almost like you were too busy for your sister, huh? And I assume that their parents are either also absentee parents or maybe dead because we didn't see them yet. And it seems like they were there together doing stuff. So I'm a strike at her, you know, parental side of her sisterliness. It's like, what, you didn't notice?
Why would Makoto? Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity.
Fine, don't believe me.
I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
Fine.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
That one's actually a better one of the flash forwards that doesn't have to do with, you know, introducing your confidants, because it happens to be about what just happened, and we're already aware that that's her sister. So that doesn't spoil anything compared to the previous one that flash forward that wasn't a confidant.
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace. Still.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Good point.
Right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even a catch you'll have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just
For
gotta
great
do what
justice.
we always do.
Take off every zig.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
All right, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
Thank you.
All right, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
So we only get 1 week this time? Considering
We're meeting
at the
in
end of the
front
week?
school tomorrow, right? Don't worry. I'm sure we'll find something new.
Could I have a moment? Well, I had a
It's a
yearning to
confidant.
see the Sayuri, so if you're heading homeward, I'll accompany you.
I assume this is unlocking the confidant at this point, because we have yet to do the confidant with him yet.
The Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well.
You want to know what? He's right. Like, the clash of the Japanese with the European, but the fact that every single coffee bean is from around the world here, I think it fits very well, if I'm being absolutely brutally honest.
I'm glad I chose to leave it here.
So I'd give it a new frame, though, if anything. But it fits here otherwise.
I fear I have found myself in quite a horrible mess.
Calm down. What's up?
Believe me, I am attempting to withhold my anxiety as much as possible. But to put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, each of those struggles did eventually fade. Yet now I find myself in a similar situation. But the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what we in the art world call a slump.
It's not just the art world that calls it that, dude, but that's your expertise, so that's fair enough.
Are you aware that I am attending Kosei on an art scholarship? Such
you've
coveted grants
mentioned.
are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave the school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward.
If you're asking me to talk to An, it's not happening, dude. You have to find a different route.
I wanted nothing more than to attain the lustrous allure of the Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and the resulting work reflects such impurity of mind.
I think I should feel insulted on behalf of all commissioned artists out there that he thinks that you can't create good art from worldly desires like that? Desire just to keep a roof over your head? But by the same token, to his defense, the way he's made art in the past has been, again, art for art's sake, rather than art for keeping one's roof over the head. So now he doesn't know how to do it in that respect, whereas obviously commissioned artists would, because they do it all the time. But he needs to now shift his mindset for how to basically work in the new condition that he's in.
To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore.
That's okay. Now he's overselling it. You're so tough on yourself.
My apologies. It seems I got somewhat carried away there.
Yeah, overselling it,
I
dude.
simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I'm so upset with my own indecision. Such vague ambition is, in essence, a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. I only wish to create a work I can be genuinely proud of. Just look at the Sayuri. Her incandescent figure, alluring gaze. That is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to replicate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me.
I mean, think about it this way. The Sayuri's painting was meant, what was painted with the thought of a mother's love, very clearly. And he used to paint, but do art, let's say, just in case he uses a different medium. He used to do art for the love of the art, just like that piece was done for the love of the child. But now, for him to switch gears and do it for the necessity of keeping a roof over his head, that's gotta be tough. Again, I feel like it's a little insulting to say that that's a sinful way to do art, but that it's difficult for him to conceive of that as a right and proper motive for himself to push forward that stuff. It is what it is, right? Everybody's got their own motivations.
Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs. Because the soul differs.
Everybody has a different soul, dude. That's kind of by design.
But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart.
That is not... I wouldn't actually argue with that line.
What then is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank, though, I am unsure of how to do so. Would you be able to provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you, of all people, may be able to bring me closer to the truth.
I'd be glad to help.
You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work.
Because I assume that we are our own worst critics, right? My art teacher hasn't noticed a damn change in my work, but my work looks like trash. It's garbage. I shouldn't be making this stuff. I need to be doing something better with my life. Sorry. I'm overselling it, but so is he.
But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually.
And also, by the way, his other example for art and artist, even if he was a good artist at some point, is Madarame, and he did things for the money, for the fame, right? That was the whole thing, avarice. So of course he now attaches that as a very simple way. So okay, never mind. His mindset, I understand. He's incorrect in his assertions, but that's only because he doesn't know any better. He has two examples of art. The piece his mother made while, channeling all the love she had for him, her son. And Madarame, who, if he ever made a piece of work by himself, did so with a lot of greed and avarice in mind, and not exactly the best examples. They're literally opposite ends of the spectrum, and there's no in-betweens, and he needs to adjust for that.
I look forward to speaking about this matter again.
I thought I would have blocked the,
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain. It always brings me down. So I checked online, and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Ida of Class 2D is guilty. You mean Ida-kun from our class? Wait, start at the beginning. What is he guilty of? Supposedly he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because he got some great part-time job. See, that may very well be worth looking into, right? Can you try asking about it, Ann? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Ida-kun before. It just occurred to me, Ida, and I'm thinking My Hero Academia in my head, but I'm sure he looks nothing like that, Ida. I'll be counting on you to back me up if something happens, Ren. Leave it to me. Thanks, that'll be a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class wonderful acting. Got it. I hope this will get us even marginally close to their so-called boss. I leave this Ida to you two. I have high hopes for your acting as well, Anne. You're both missing the point!
Hey!
Is it true that Ida guy's guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. Oh... I know. Oh, I can't do anything anyway because there's a customer still here. Okay, never mind. Oh, that's cool that I switched out the bags, my clothes, everything. That's actually really cool. I like that. That's a nice little detail that was unnecessary, but still pretty cool. Let's head to Central Street because I need to change back the DVDs.
Take a look around.
So not so hot. Let's see. Let's go with the old one because we haven't done that yet. Can I push him forward? Yes, let's push forward because we get some cool things out of him if we keep pushing up his social link. Oh, how go the activities? Actually, I already know. The fan site's been crazy busy thanks to you guys. This book here is all about the latest security techniques, and this is... a model gun. It cost me a lot of money. Why was it so expensive? Well, it's basically impossible to find through normal methods, and I forgot that we're doing this thing, and I just only got one. Chigal. Is it for me would have been better. Shoot, but at least the next one I'll get right. I was suggesting we had a little bit about some fandom. What is version 1.1a? Figured I could use a bit of security since I mean, you guys are getting... That's a good idea.
Yeah.
It might just be background support, but I'm able to protect myself. Besides, I'm the guy who goes in the whole 9 yards once he decides to do something. As I was saying, we've had a few massive influx of new posts in the forum lately. One of them seems particularly worthwhile, and it's bigger than anything we've done so far. But if we really want to make the Phantom Thieves famous, we'll need to go after some flashier targets. Leave this to me, though. I'll have all the info we need, even if I have to put myself in danger to do it. Don't do that, but okay. Increases XP learned by backup members. Right. See, it's still worth to do this guy for sure. Nier. Wait, there was a Nier anime that came out? I wasn't aware of that. Then again, I'm not paying attention. Wait, do I look any different to you?
Actually,
people keep telling me it seems like changed recently. I guess I can't hide my newfound confidence, huh? My true worth will finally... Well, if it isn't Mishima, I would probably... Akiyama-kun. Long time no see, Zero. You know, we've been sitting just over there the whole time, but we didn't even notice you sitting there. You're exactly the same as you were back at middle school, Mishima. Yeah, once a zero, always a zero. Yeah. You haven't changed your self number, have you? No, I haven't. Why didn't you come to our hangout? All our ex-classmates were there, you know. Oh wait, nobody even remembered you existed. Can't invite a guy you can't remember. Right. Right. Come on, guys, let's go. It's not what it looks like, okay? You know that one guy in every class who ends up being the butt of all the jokes? Well, that guy was me.
Damn it.
But I've changed now. I can help you. I'm not gonna be that boring guy anymore.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. Anyway, it's getting late. We should probably head home.
Well, see you later.
Yeah, Mishima, I know them feels, my dude. That was me too. Oh, Amamiya? Just so you know, I'm gonna work even harder. Not just in managing the fan site, but also to help the Phantom Thieves' household names. So I'm gonna do everything in my power so you can just kick back and relax. I expect great things. Yeah, I'm feeling confident too. You just go ahead and focus on changing the bad guys' hearts. Nah.
Hey!
Let's finish up the gallant rogue then. Like a pose of defiance with tobacco pipe in hand, he truly looked like a great thief.
Wow!
Ishikawa Goemon was a thief without peer, so he was a hero of the common people, huh?
Oh!
Yeah, I know that we already finished our guts, but that's fine. Because we need to get one more tier higher before we can talk to the gun shop dude. One or two.
are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all that blackmail stuff is insane? I didn't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Ooh, I know all about that. These guys supposedly come asking if you want an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or student council pres will do something about it, though. People are real worried. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about it. I heard she knew something, she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment. It probably won't help too much. That Ida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. Good luck. Leave it to me. That level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. In any case, let us know if you learned anything. We're back here again.
What is going on here?
What do you mean?
Apparently the damage done by this so-called mafia has even reached our student body.
Isn't that what she said the last time she was here, you asshole?
Well,
I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke.
I understand that they're children to some degree, so taking them at their word is a little bit, let's say, no, for a second here.
Unfortunately, I do not have the answer to.
I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. We'll go back and figure that out. I just wanted to make sure. I grab this and we move me up here. Oops. Give me a second because I need to grab a couple more things apparently. Oop. I'm out of the way of the icons. I just realized today because I was trying not to look at the actual screen as much since, you know, all the heaviness that I might have a solution by rebuilding things, but we'll look at that later. Not as important. Let's look at the log.
This is the greatest.
Okay. Not only are there victims, but there are even rumors that some are involved with such crimes. I've introduced from their guardians. Why are the guardians now interested when before when they were getting the shit beat out of them in at least the boys team in volleyball, but now they're getting involved? Really though? Kind of shady. But also, she told you about this and you decided to do nothing. And I do understand, going back to what I was saying, that you know, they're children and they might oversell something, but it might have been worth looking into at the very least. And then when you found it, guess what? You could have nipped it in the bud, or worst case scenario, brought it to someone else's attention that could actually do something, and not your freaking student council president that can't do jack shit. I hate this principal so much. Oh my god. He's only not as bad as Kamoshida because he didn't actually do the thing, but he's pretty fucking bad. Oh my god. You might want to phrase that again. I was also staring at that because it's version 1.1a because Yoko Taro didn't a total copy of what?
Trace in the history of this academy, if it were to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it?
And she asked for your assistance, to which you gave 0.
I'm doing the best I can.
And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Don't won't let me down.
You know, you could also read that as... Ah, okay. Well, beyond the fact it would be really hard considering that you've got, you know, technically alternate timelines going along. Not quite alternate timelines, because technically it only truly splits at the tail end of it, but still. This is why I like Yokotaro, though, is that he'll allow people to adjust his vision for a different medium, but also say, hey, look, just try and make it different. And also, don't just call it the thing. But anyway, going back to this, you could read this as a different thing. You're the only one who's reliable around here. You know, basically, you're more reliable than I am, which, honestly, considering that she was able to blackmail us into possibly helping her, isn't incorrect now, is it? She just wants to keep her end of the bargain up. You could technically give it in and be done, but she also wants to keep her end of the bargain because she knows that this is a worse thing right now than the Phantom Thieves thing that she was originally assigned to take a look for. You know?
From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you.
Again, what did you expect from giving it to a kid who already asked for your help and you just kind of brushed it off? This is your fault.
At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles at this school. Do you understand?
I don't think she cares about that. Like, even if she did care about it, she doesn't care about it as much as you do.
I do. Please, just give me a little more time.
Kids these days.
So I handed a bill over at the convenience store and they told me they don't take foreign currency. But what I gave them was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people today, these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. And you're the reason why people like us, you know, when we get to the point where we shoulder, you know, our country's economy just in general, that we won't be able to because you just wanted to keep it the old way instead of adapting to something new. I hope you know your stuff. Here's a quiz just to make sure. Hey, Mamma Mia! Between paper bills and coins, which one is issued by the government? Both? In the United States, it's definitely both, I'll tell you that much, but maybe Japan is different, and that's why I'm gonna go look it up. Jugo. Rokugatsu Jugo. So the bills are not issued by the government in Japan. Look at that.
This is it. Exactly.
Right. Paper bills are printed by the bank. The coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. Inflation. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since. Okay, you wanna know what? Technically that is the case, because it's the Fed that does it here too, but as if they do both. They do both the coins and the paper bills, but it's the Fed and not the federal government. The Federal Reserve is what does it, and not the federal government. For automata anime?
Nice going!
Coins, which don't have as much of an effect on the economy, are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look at after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. I mean, I would hope so, to at least match what, you know, the composer for the actual Nier games have done.
This is why I hate rainy season.
That's not good. And so I really need some money right
right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun. Please?
You don't need my help. A girl like you could probably get a job anywhere, right?
Huh? Now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean is...
This is going south fast.
Oh, Francois!
Huh?
My cat Francois got run over by a car and also has an incurable illness. I need money fast.
Back to the bad acting, I see.
That's not convincing at all.
But he'll buy it because she's cute.
Is she talking about me?
If she was, it wouldn't be Francois. Francois is a boy's name.
Die? I think I'd die too.
Then again, Morgana did identify as male earlier on, so...
Come on, don't talk like that.
If you don't like it, then tell me about that easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I've heard the rumors.
Rumors? Was it Nishiyama who...
Nishiyama?
Oh,
Hey, what was that about Nishiyama?
That's...
She actually got the momentum back. She's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on. Let's leave this guy to Lady On and go look for that Nishiyama fellow.
Hey, actually...
Hey!
I guess I was close enough that I was still there.
Do you have a minute? You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything.
Where's Nishiyama?
He usually hangs out with Ida. Oh, so you want to ask him about Ida? So that's why Takamaki-san was chasing him. I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so I think he's probably still somewhere in the school. I'll keep digging around while you're looking for him.
Well, I guess we can let him handle this. We'll have to ask someone else about Nishiyama's whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who might know?
Damn it!
Regards on nature, yep, yeah. Nishiyama. These really serious students with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. Toshokan ikimasu!
Oh, no way.
Rint.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Let's first... I want to turn in my book, dude! This guy, I guess.
Nishiyama, that's me. You're that transfer student, right? You need something?
Just my job.
Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's something Ida... Wait, are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately.
I want to help him.
Oh, what do you mean? Is he really wrapped up in something shady?
Tell me what you know.
One day, the two of us went to Shibuya, and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions.
How much was he offering?
I don't know. I was so scared I ended up going home alone. I only heard that it'll only take 10 minutes, and it's good for people who don't stand out.
What happened
Ida
after
started
that?
spending a lot of money. That's when his strange behavior began, too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right?
A man on Central Street, huh? That is suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes?
Have you found anything yet, Ren? I've tried to look into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly a man will talk to you in broad daylight over on Central Street. And your job is to deliver a small envelope he hands you. Well, I will contact you again if I learn anything more.
That means this part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, is good for people who don't stand out, and involves a small envelope. It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to.
Drugs, maybe? Considering? What? I'm assuming you're talking about Nishiyama's voice, if anything? Drugs or fraud with an envelope?
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them. That definitely fits with the small envelope. And you can get arrested just for possession.
How do you know that, by the way? Did you meet Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own anyway. Rumor has it that he got involved in some suspicious part-time job, and that job's apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think. I hear they ask you to take part in it down on Central Street on broad daylight,
So
even.
he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady An.
I can't do this.
Seriously?
Rint.
That's not good. Please tell me about the job.
She's still doing that?
Give it up, Ida.
Come on, you two. I already told.
We have proof.
You've got to be lying. Come on, you two.
Nishiyama told me anything.
Bastard! Damn it! Shit. Well, if you already know about it, fine. I don't want to talk about it here.
Sure thing, let's go.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at? How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
If you didn't know what was in the envelope, how did you know that you were smuggling drugs? If you don't know what's in the envelope, you don't know what is in the envelope, right? Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off.
His point was that he didn't know while he was carrying, but then after the fact they told him what he did, and so he now knows. Okay, that makes sense.
You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Well then.
How'd it go? Did An's acting help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything, Ren? Trafficking. That's serious. I just searched for Shibuya trafficking and got tons of hits too. So they're making people traffic drugs and then threaten them. That must be what I heard. That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What a bold methodology. I would have imagined they'd do it at night. I wonder why they chose day. They need to blend in. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya right now, right? Do you see anyone like that there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. Tough to tell, though. I mean, there's just way too many people. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Ren? Let's do this tomorrow. Yeah, it seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we have some new intel. Let us call that progress for today. Whoever asks us to take the job should know who their boss is too. All right, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight and we can come up with a plan. I thought I actually had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. Cash register's just gonna run dry at this rate. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it is highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us straight back to his boss. Hey Trey, how you doing? He talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed. Indeed, it seems that's where our target waits, but then who should be the one to go? Leave it to me. Yeah, that'd probably be the best idea. I don't stand out too much. I'll take that as a compliment. Doing okay. Doing alright. Very pissed off at the principal, but other than that, you know. I have no objections. We leave this to you, Ren. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. Kinda scary to think people like that are all around us in the city. Well, guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. When did she get my cell phone number? And I thought she wanted this to be under the radar. Not yet. We're about to open it up. We're following the lead to get to the palace. Oh, Master, it's Becky, your provider of comfort. I need to ask you, can you request me? The request fee is about 5,000 yen, but I promise I'll do a good job. Alright, why not? What, really? You'll request me? Okay, I'll be sure to make your room spotless today. I'll be there soon. I love the cleaning sophisticated rooms like this. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. Yeah, I like this face more than the other one she gave when she left last time. Oh my god. That's awkward. And if it's for you, Master, I'll happily be covered in dust. But then, doesn't it pain your heart to see such a cute maid all dirty? I feel nothing inside. What is she getting at? It does. Aw, Master, even though your room is messy, your heart's so clean. I forgot to look that stuff up. But luckily, I think I nailed it. Oh no, yes or no? We'll find out. Oh, Akami is the Temperance. There she is. That was the only one. Okay. This'll do, right? Keeping it a little messy for that shabby chic feel, you know? And now the cleaning is complete. I'm exhausted. Not allowed to work overtime during weekdays, so I rush to my part-time job after class ends. On my off days, I have to prepare pop quizzes and homework assignments. And today I had to clean up bathtubs and walk dogs before coming here. There's no time to rest. Oh, speaking of pets, this room smells like a cat. I feel a lot of strays around my house. I was surprised that you requested me. I didn't think you actually would. I already did it once, why wouldn't I do it again? You weren't expecting to do anything weird with me, were you? I get more bonus out of this. Absolutely not. As long as you understand. You know I'm in a maid outfit, but I'm still your teacher. Don't get any funny ideas. I'm sorry, but the fact that there's a song called Hot for Teacher means that it doesn't matter what outfit you're wearing. If you're hot enough, the boys that are of that age are gonna be like, yeah, I'd love to take a chance. Not saying that I would, honestly, I'm not sure, per se, but... Besides, try not to get involved. I try not to get involved with my students, so... Try seems to be the operative word there, by the way. I need a nap. Sorry, just give me 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Take 30. And before you know it, my time's up. Thank you very much. It's almost like you planned that. Oh, Hey, do you know of any part-time jobs that pay well? I assume you make a lot, since you can afford maid service. Well, let me know if you do. What's it for? Well,
You know,
it's for my little sister. She's sick, so I need money to pay her medical expenses. You know, even though that they all have the same visual effect of just pee going off all over the place, I love the fact that everybody has their own different ringtone. Hello? Yes, I made the transfer.
What?
Not enough? But it was the same amount as last week. No. Yes, I understand. Okay. Bye. Wrong number. Hey, sorry to ask you this out of the blue, but do you happen to have 100,000 yen I could borrow? Wait, never mind. Owing one of my students money would be the worst. Hey, you may have some money, but be mindful how you spend it. You shouldn't be wasting it on services like this. Since it doesn't matter, this is all for you. I need the money, though I do appreciate you requesting me. However, you're my student, so if we were to get involved further, things would get complicated. I did warn you, the rest is your responsibility. You're a high schooler after all. Nothing here, it looks like. Which is a shame, but that's fine. 3 more to go. Well, see you later, Master.
Okay.
But A and B endings for Nier are basically the same time frame, so yeah. It makes sense. Like, the way it works out in the original game, in case you're not aware, Trex, apparently a Nier Automata anime came out, and show's watching at the moment. But apparently, you know, it makes sense for a game to be non-linear like that, just because you can kind of play your way through. But linear storytelling like an anime or a movie is very difficult to get that across. Don't get me wrong, it's not impossible, but it's a lot easier just to keep it in line. So it makes sense for them to do both ending A and ending B at the same time, since they happen at the same time. Alright. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. That face, stop it, Kawakami, please. That's the one I didn't want. It makes me cringe all the time. I really want to do a lot more cleaning for you. Is that okay, Master? Granted, I can't technically see her face if I'm actually role-playing, but you know. You have the wrong number. What the hell? Is this the hard sell? Is this the hard sell? What? No, I just wanted to hear your voice, Master. No, you've got the right idea. Still gotta hit my quotas for the week. Sorry. Part of the job. But you did say that you don't know how you feel about the change. So that's why I had to make the comment on that. Okay, this is driving me insane, so I'm just gonna drop the sales talk. Crap, my manager's coming. Well, I hope you'll request me again sometime. Bye-bye!
So humid.
Oh, it's so stuffy in this bag. Now for today's trade news. Today's headlines are: shady drug deals in Shibuya. Is this the same organization behind both this and the extortions? Alongside the phishing scams that have been on the rise, this may be the source of their funding. Restaurant Factory Fire. A worker from the restaurant giant Haneruya was arrested for arson. Though he admits to the charges, he claims not to know why he did it. This industry is raising eyebrows. Oh yeah, something weird happened in the food service before, right? Some employee cooking naked? With all these extortions and scams, the world's really messed up.
I don't get it.
I saw Nijima arguing with the principal about the mafia or something. What was that all about? I hear her older sister's involved with the investigation. Maybe she's just trying to play detective too. You kidding me? I can't handle a student council president with no focus.
Okay, we're all here.
There sure are a lot of high schoolers during the day. They must be targeting them somehow.
Finding the specifics may be difficult. With such a crowd, the odds are against us.
We have to do this.
Right, we're gonna grab him by the tail.
You should head over to Central Street, like we planned yesterday.
Sweet, let's get going. Let me know if you find any shady people.
I'm gonna laugh when they don't look shady at all.
All right, let's go. Just as we planned, we might end up running into the mafia. Be ready for anything.
I see Makoto over there, by the way. Let me go see what she's up to.
Hello.
Are you investigating here with your friends today? I hope something comes of it. I'll be counting on you. She's been following us for weeks, Morgana!
Hey, aren't you interested in all the hottest brand names? We're having a special sale just over there. How about you go take a peek?
We ordered way too much, so I have a ton left over. My boss will kill me if I go back to him with all these extras. Look, I'll sell them to you for cheap. What do you say?
I have a feeling these aren't it.
What should we do? It depends on the price, wouldn't you say?
Hey, what about you? These are unforgettable deals.
Not interested.
Well, that's disappointing.
Come on, the shop's right around here.
Seems like some kind of sale.
Yeah, it seems shady, but it's not quite. Once again, nothing to report. There are many people falling victim, yet no perpetrators. They appear and disappear just as they please, but they blend in with normal teenagers. Start complaining. Okay. Let's go down the street. I want a part-time job. Introduce me. Sometimes I see him in the alley across the way, but I don't think he's there today.
I see.
Okay, so near the station, eh? Let's see. Miss President's here, and I walk past her at the station. Is she keeping an eye on us? Maybe. I guess she's curious about all this. Well, let's just ignore her if she's not getting in our way. More importantly, how are things guys on your end? How are things on your guys' end? Nothing so far. I'm going to try staking out the underground walkway. Then I'll check out the Inugami line. I guess I'll get there from the underground. I will gather some more intel from the underground shopping mall as well. Please continue on your end, Ren.
Everyone's really going about this seriously. They're definitely worthy of being phantom thieves. We can't fall behind either. Let's look for that homeless man.
There she is again, by the way. Let's listen in on some conversations. Hey, I was on the message board the other day when I came across this Bill 10,000 at HQ. Is that a code for something? Seems a little suspicious. Yeah, a lot of people have been having weird online conversations like that. But I assume that this, if I remember correctly, I saw him underground. Yep, there he is. I want a part-time job. I'll squeeze every last penny out of you with threats and extortion. None of my friends have fallen victim to their schemes. That mafia's evil, I tell you. How do I meet them? They'll come to you eventually if you walk around this area around now. Just so you know who to avoid, I'll teach you how to tell them apart from normal people. They use some weird phrases, code words, you know? That's how they communicate with each other. Anyway, watch out if you hear that stuff. They'll try to come for you even during the day. We are relentless when it comes to targeting teens. How's it going? You found anything? Maybe a little. We've grasped something already. That's to be expected of someone like you, Ren. Why don't we go over the intel we've gathered so far? I'll start. Supposedly some guy near the access way talking about some kind of strong drugs. I'm not counting out on anything, but I'll go check it out. As for me, I heard about some soliciting high-paying job in a station plaza. Apparently they're mostly targeting girls, so I'll go see what it's about. On my end, I heard there are people saying sane strings in the back alley near the arcade. Something about ice and vegetables, and something about snow tomorrow. That seems right, yeah. I will go observe just in case. The arcade is on Central Street, correct?
Alright. I have no idea which of these leads are real. Try going to the most suspicious sounding place.
That's the one. Drink a shit ton. Let's see. Back alleys. Nothing's there. This back alley?
Hello? Have you made any progress toward finding the boss?
I know that you got pressure on you, need you up, but please chill out. Shibuya is a big place.
Well, you aren't wrong about that.
Hey, you two got some time? I have a great job for you. It's real easy. Guess you could call it a delivery job.
Put things in the coin locker, said the other dude, Ida. By the way, there's coin lockers right behind you. I assume you're just trying to unload.
It seems we didn't have to look very hard in the end.
You're high schoolers, yeah? Don't you want something more than just your allowances?
By delivery, do you mean that of suspicious materials?
I mean, to be fair, she's a smarty pants, so for her to say something like that,
you're a funny
girl.
So, you won't answer me. Then I was right.
What's up with you anyways? Why are you asking all these questions, huh?
She asked one question, my dude. You're now just being... Violence is not the answer.
It was all a joke. Why would I get worked up over some dumb kids?
Because you put your face directly in hers for no reason whatsoever, you idiot. Are you just trying to point out, are you saying it just because I know a little bit about the, the way this works? Or is it just, you're imitating this dude, Trex?
Anyways, I can't hang. See ya.
If you don't want to deal with us, we could always go see your boss ourselves.
This woman.
You really gonna say that knowing who he is?
I don't know who he is.
No way I believe that. Well, I'm out of here. You guys are annoying me.
I'm pretty sure he's part of the mafia we're looking for.
What are you, a narc? Yeah, and you just ruined our best lead, Makoto. Thanks! God. Okay.
I think we should get some proof before we do that.
Definitely, we don't need
I tried to
it.
trick him into saying something, but he dodged all the traps I was laying down. By the way, thanks for standing up for me. I'm going to go now. That boss seems tricky. And it looks like he taught his subordinates well, too. No wonder the police are having trouble catching him. Anyway, you have some serious guts. You didn't back down at all against that hooligan.
He's just a dude.
Though we still didn't end up with any new information.
Yep, which I blame Makoto for that, as she didn't actually ask those extra questions that were unnecessary.
Let's stop here for today.
How about it? Want to meet up? Let's do it. You think it's safe though? We did ask a ton of people, so there's a chance we're getting followed. Let's be safe. We should refrain to doing anything from making ourselves stand out. The sun will be setting soon. The list is banned for today and before our fighting tomorrow. Why don't we meet at karaoke tomorrow? We can talk in private and it'll be cheap after school. Ah, that's must be what they call hustle hour. Dude, it's muscle hour. Never heard of either of those. Wait, is that wrong too? Hello? Happy hour? Muscle hour just sounds sweaty. Anyway, see you two guys at the karaoke tomorrow. Yeah, happy hour sounds appropriate. I've never heard of those two other ones. Jesus Christ.
It's an unknown number.
Hello, this is Nijima. Makoto Nijima.
You know this is probably illegal for you to have looked up my phone number in the student record.
Thanks for earlier.
How'd you get my number?
Dug it up.
That's not very legal.
I realize I'm apologizing after the fact, but it just didn't feel right keeping it from you, so that's all. Bye.
Her voice is starting to tickle something in my
Talking to a
brain.
woman? I heard her voice.
Your ears are tuned to the weirdest frequency, dude. Hold on. Makoto. I'm looking up her voice actress real quick.
What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask.
Hiramile. What else does she do? But to hear it from somebody else's phone, my dude, I'm sorry. He's got his stuff in order, don't get me wrong. But to hear it, it wasn't even on speaker. If it was on speaker, I'd give him credit, but...
Moments of calm. Nothing left to be found.
Irimi Nekozawa from Oran Host Club.
Right in front of me. That's where I found
Tetsuno Sakurazaki and Akira Kochi from the OVA of Negima. That might be where I'm recognizing her voice from. Momokashi Hama from Kenichi the Mightiest Disciple. More things I recognize.
heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshifter, chained down to my
I see characters I recognize, but not that I would have heard her from because I didn't watch those anime in English. He was in Iron-Blooded Orphans, to go back to the Gundam thing from the other day show, as well as Thunderbolt December Sky. This is Makoto, by the way, in case you weren't paying attention at that point. She's Pixie Bob from My Hero Academia.
have to see me, just a cage of bones.
Red Blood Cell from Cells at Work. Oh man.
Will for me to break. I'm a sharpshooter.
She's in Komi Can Communicate, which I started watching in Japanese, but might want to switch it up to English for funsies.
Free for you to draw. I'm a sharpshooter. Have no face to show.
She's Ilya.
Don't take off my mask.
Makoto is Ilya from Ruby. What the heck? I think that might be more than anywhere else where I recognize her voice from. Wait. If she's from that anime's movie, was she in the TV show? The dub? I didn't see it. Did she just get cast for the movie? I don't see it here. Oh, dude, she was Mary in Bakano. Oh, interesting. As well as the movie, by the way, that I saw was Shakugan no Shana. And Lucy in Fairy Tale, which I wouldn't have heard, but it's gotta be that one. That one I mentioned that I recognize her from. Freaking Ilya from Ruby. Yeah, I just like giving credit where it is and be like, oh, I like that one. And we just looked up specifically Kawakami's voice actress, and she actually's done Persona before. She was Yukari in Persona 3.
Speaking of, some girl called looking for you around noon. Said she's the class president.
So you're the one who's at fault here. She didn't do anything illegal. I thought she looked into my student record because it probably would have been as part of my student record at the school. And being student class president, she probably has some access to it. But no, but she might have still got the student record to then call him to then ask for the number. So she still kind of did something relatively, not illegal, but at least, not very kosher.
Said she's got something that belongs to you. She seemed to know you, so I gave her your number.
She must have looked up LeBlanc's address trying to contact you. That Nijima sure is thorough. Then again, she called you just to apologize. It's a bit weird, but maybe she's not so bad after all.
Honestly, I've already felt that, so that's okay. Ooh, can we rank up?
Got time right now? Next time, then.
Can I brew some more coffee and get better with you that way?
Hey!
Make sure you close up.
Whoa.
Yes! All right.
I'll look it up after this. I guess I don't get... He doesn't come in anymore. What do I do? Just me, there are a ton of police here today. I've got a job you could do. Want to hear more? Another psychotic breakdown? Oh, you mean how they're increasing security in Shibuya? Yeah, the Scum Society, hurry up and arrest them. The next chance I have to pause to... I say pause, but to get to the menu so I can look at my confidants.
We meet again. But my, what murky weather we're having.
It is summer.
Speaking of murky, there haven't been any new developments in the Phantom Thief incidents. If they go so far as using calling cards to get attention, I doubt Madarame's case will be the last. What kind of target will they choose next? What do you think?
You know what? Let's be on equal footing with An and Ryuji, who outed us last time. I'll slip this little tidbit of information and see if he gets what I'm putting down. Criminal, I would think.
The Phantom Thieves only target criminals, huh? Is that really true?
It's true, and okay, so that's a good way.
Supposing it is, there are plenty of villains in the world. How do they choose who to go after?
if we're talking to them like they're actual criminals, crimes of opportunity.
Oh, sorry. I'm getting lost in my own head. I have to stay on top of any Phantom Thieves activity due to what I said on the air. If you hear any rumors at school, I hope you can let me know.
All right, and away we go.
Aw, for real? We didn't get anything?
God, they suck.
And we're going nowhere with this. Hey, can't we ask Miss President to change it up?
You mean change our target?
Just gotta show our justice to satisfy her, right? There are tons of shitty adults in this world. It's not like it matters who we're going after.
She says this is for the students, but I bet it's just so she can go brag about it on college apps.
Why not both? Like, I'm giving the school credit for bringing in the therapist, despite, you know, it could have been just to, you know, raise their, what's it called? You know, their own credibility on top of actually being for the students, so why not both?
But that mafia's stealing money from kids. We can't just accept that. It doesn't matter who the target came from anymore.
An's right. We want to give courage to the weak. Isn't this the perfect target to accomplish that goal? They really have no talent.
Never thought it'd be this noisy if you weren't singing. Anyways, I'm sure we'll show to catch you up if we pull this off, but...
That's exactly why we should do it.
It all comes down to intel in the end. If we don't start finding tips on that front, we'll never get any further than this.
There has to be someone who has what we need.
Who could that be?
Yeah, no way we just happen to know someone who'd...
Wait, that journalist!
You mean the woman who was staking out Madarame's house?
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about her! Didn't she give you her card?
She did, didn't she? I forgot about that too. Ichiko, oh yeah. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
This is for a rather major publication.
Think we can trust her?
There's no other way.
Okay, let's contact her.
We're gonna do this here?
Oh, yes. Thank you. He says our time's up. Should we extend it?
Happy hour's over, yeah? Come on, let's just go.
How wasteful.
Anyways, I guess we just gotta wait for that journalist to email us back. Let us know ASAP when she responds. Got it?
I assume she'll be pretty quick with it. She said she works 24 hours, right?
Hey.
You've been coming home late. Hope you're not sticking your nose into other people's business. She's as sharp as ever. But it's more like we're the ones being dragged into things. I'll provide you with some calories, Master. It's Becky, the delivery maid. The maid's cooking option includes Together with the Maid. It's on sale with the request fee. It's only 5,000 yen. Sure, why not? What? Seriously? Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, then please wait for me with an empty stomach, Master. Oh, I forgot to check, so I could have checked there. I'm sorry. I'll go back and check later. I forgot. My ADD kicked in again. Well, did you enjoy the maid's cooking and Together with the Maid services I provided today? I did get the Together with the Maid, but I'm looking at the instant noodles that you brought, and unless it was like maid's cooking, you're supposed to grab whatever's at the home already, to which then, okay, no fault of your own. But I have a feeling you were supposed to bring the food with you for that service, and I feel a little cheated. High-end cup noodles really do make a difference, don't they? 待ってください。Coco. Roll, this is rank 3. There we go. It doesn't matter which one I'm doing. Either this one or this one still gives me max amount of points. Yeah, I guess the high-end cup noodles would make a difference compared to the lower end, but I'm gonna be nice at least. I thought you'd agree, Master. They are pretty complicated, though. Okay, now I have to take that back. Come on, they're still cup noodles! It says to drain the hot water once and leave the sauce packet on the lid so it gets warm. Don't request me if you're gonna complain. Besides, I thought I warned you already. Why would you request me again? Why would you contact me for the thing? Unless maybe her boss is forcing it to be the hard sale setup? I don't know. It's weird that this is the second time that she's complained. It's like, why would you request me again? You asked me to do so! Woman, come on! But doesn't matter. Let's see, if I'm gonna roleplay this as what I actually want to do, because I'm not all that interested in her romantically, assuming that I can romance every single female in this game, as you said the other day, Trex. But I want to see it. Why not? Be nice about it. Are you sure that's the real reason? Well, I guess I'm in no position to complain since I'm making money from it. I'm so tired. We had a faculty meeting just the other day. Why do they have to last so long?
Jeez.
But like I said, I'm not really interested, even if I could. Or let me rephrase that. Even though now I know that I can, I'm not all that interested in particular with her. Though I am still a little bit salty that she's over the hill at oldest 33 for this job. For real? Like, for real though. I've seen 40-year-olds that still look hot as fuck. There's no way in hell that her at 33 is over the hill for this kind of work that's supposed to be just about being attractive. Are you sure you're not just dropping the persona whenever you're doing the job, Kawakami? Thanks to Phantom Thieves, the students have been really restless lately. The teachers can't agree on what to do about them or the Phantom Thieves. I wish they'd talk more about our bonus instead. I heard they might even cut the teacher's salary. I'm so sick of it. I'll request you more often. Really? I'll continue to serve you with all my might, Master. I'm gonna be in trouble if I don't pick up more shifts. Yeah, but I still call bullshit. There are 30-plus-year-old women that are still smoking hot in Japan too. They're just picky as fuck, I think is what it is. Like, I saw a podcast called Trash Taste Podcast in particular, where they actually interviewed an old AV actress. And by old, I mean like she's a former AV actress. Apparently even in that field, if you're not a virgin anymore, it's just like, you're gonna burn through so many women that way if they're not a virgin. So that means that, you know, they're worthless as, you know, AV actresses. It's like, really though? Really? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Kaho. Exactly. Kaho. And it's just like, really? Like, look at Kaho. Like, if you know who I'm talking about, and I'm sure Trex, since you're aware, look at Kaho and tell me she's not hot. And if she was still to do AV stuff, you wouldn't look up that shit. Tell me in my face right now that you wouldn't. She does cosplay. She looks fucking hot. I love it. And that's what pointed me to that thing. Yeah, I know. I know that she streams. She streams on Twitch. I do have her followed as well, but it's one of those things that, you know, she tends to stream because she lives in Japan. She streams in the middle of my workday, which makes it difficult. Not that she streams AV stuff because it's Twitch. That would be against terms and services, but point being. Exactly, but that's my point, is that it's such bullshit. Obviously, she no longer wants to work in that field beyond the fact that obviously she's probably aged out of that field, quotation marks. But it's just one of those things that frustrates me about Japan. It's like, I get that, you know, younger girls are very pretty too. Don't get me wrong. I feel that. But why are you automatically opting out of older women too? They're just as hot. And like I mentioned before, when we first were getting Kawakami to come over, that, you know, there is a point where it's just like, okay, yeah, you don't have that luster anymore, and thus now you're downhill, and maybe older gentlemen might want to still kind of pick you up, but not really overall. But she's at most, like, when I looked up her age in the wiki, she's between 28 and 33. And I'm not sure if it's just because they're unaware of when her birthday is in specific, or if it's because of the fact that there's 3 different games that take place here. That the age might have jumped between that. But in any case, that age range is not that old. Like, maybe it's too old to have pigtails, but for an actual maid? Like, the pigtails, I think, is a little awkward for Kawakami. I think she really needs to think of a different hairstyle for this. But her in the maid outfit, like, if she wore her hair like she normally does in the maid outfit, obviously that'd be pretty hot. Anyway. Hello? What? How much? I can't. Yes, but... That's true. Sure. Yeah, yes, I understand. Yes, it's on my responsibility, after all. Oh, did you hear that? Yeah, I'm a little behind on my sister's medical bills. Doesn't matter. Are they that expensive? Apparently it's some crazy incurable disease. So there's the makes me think, is she lying about her sister? She just has like loan sharks after her otherwise? Or do they just not have a better face for her that doesn't look like she's trying to cover for something? Because the plus that face makes me think that she's lying. Apparently it's some crazy incurable disease that, so there's lots of fees and extra charges. That's why it would really help if you requested me more. Oh, never mind. My student, I can't keep relying on you. What am I gonna do? Anyway, it's time for me to go. Hey, feel free to call me to do housework. It doesn't have to be through the maid service. I live close by, so I can stop over whenever you need me. Besides, I'm worried that you can't cook or do laundry because you don't have your parents. Oh, and if your friends suddenly come over, I can always leave out the back way. But I assume that the housekeeping in particular, that's what I was waiting for. I didn't think it would be this early. The being able to do laundry where I don't have to worry about wasting my time, because it's just like, ta-da, you go do the laundry and then I do whatever the hell I want.
All right.
You can hire Kawakami to help at home by brewing coffee or doing laundry. She will help you save time. This wasn't how it was supposed to go. In any case, I need to talk to my boss about giving me more shifts. I need to get requested more.
Good night.
Oh, is this Master? Thank you for choosing our service today. Wasn't my meal so delicious? Could you taste all the love I put into it? But you can't just eat cup noodles, right? You need balanced nutrients. Maybe next time you could try some of my homemade cooking instead. Seriously though, you're still young. You need to eat properly. I love the one thing that I'm liking. I'm cringing at her being this cutesy little maid. Like that's the one thing that maybe she's a little outside the range for. Getting a maid that's an older woman, no. Trying to be that cutesy little maid at her age, yeah. But the thing is that she needs to sell herself that way. I think maybe that's the issue. Anyway. It might be just cringy for me because she's my teacher on top of it, so I'm already there. Oh, you're right, it was a pun, so... You're right, it was terrible. Hence... Then you know what? If it is the business's fault because she has to do the cutesy maid look, the business is leaving money on the table. Because there's no way in hell there's not one dude out there in Japan that doesn't want an Onesan looking over them, looking after them for a short period of time. You gotta be effing kidding me. There's no way in heck that that's not the case. Anyway. I work hard at it. Well, I hope your hard work leads to actual improvements. I mean, okay, give it your very best. I know this is kind of silly, but you really do need to eat healthy, okay? So desu yo ne, ara. I mean, considering how much you spend on requesting me, you could probably afford some good food. Well, I hope you'll request me again sometime. Bye-bye!
Makoto?
I received a call from your school today. They were asking if you made any lifestyle changes recently. Huh? I gave them a suitable enough answer, but is there some kind of issue at school? No, it's nothing. I'm sorry to worry you. That laptop is massive, by the way. Even for 2018, 2019, where this is supposed to take place, that's huge. You've been coming home late these days. I doubt you would do such a thing, but try to avoid wandering around Shibuya late at night. I've heard stories of girls your age throwing their lives away out there. Getting wrapped up in shady deals, blackmailed into sex work. I've heard rumors about that as well. People have been mentioning it around school. These aren't mere rumors. I know of a few such cases. Well, it should be nothing for you to worry about. Just concentrate on your studies for now. They're unforgivable. Because the sex work was something that we weren't aware of. We just thought about the drug trafficking. Well then. Yo, did that reporter get in touch with you yet? We only just emailed her the other day. Why are you so hasty? I don't know, I've been looking for info, but I can't find a damn thing. We only got 2 weeks left, man. Duh, we're in a hurry. To be more precise, it's 10 days. Thank you, Mr. Spock. Jesus. Anyway. We ain't gonna have much time, even if we start right after she responds. Looks like this will be a battle. This battle will have to be a quick one then. We must also consider what we do in case she fails to respond entirely. Hey, don't jinx this. I'm merely discussing all possible outcomes. Ain't you nervous about this? Nervousness won't help you solve anything at this point. You know what? I was accurate. Thanks, Mr. Spock. Can you calm the F down and come up with something better than the obvious?
Were the solution to be our problem, were that the solution to our problem, I will be much quicker turn to panic. Wow, he's like some kind of philosopher. I think he's just an idiot.
Nijima-senpai, aren't you going to help me? You said you would keep it a secret, but rumors have started getting out. Wait, you didn't leak that information, did you?
Calm down. They're still targeting you?
Even that delinquent found out. He might try and threaten me too.
He won't.
Why is this happening to me? I can't afford to keep paying.
I found some clues regarding your incident. I just need you to wait a bit longer.
You're really gonna help? Everyone thinks you're just doing it for a letter of recommendation.
At least that's finally getting to her ear.
True. My goal here is to protect the students of this school.
Please, please hurry.
She's getting pressure from above and below. Not exactly. I don't at all envy Makoto's position right now. We'll just have to wait for any word. Sorry to bother you while you're expecting information from that journalist. However, do you remember that thread about the group of burglars in Shibuya? It seems the one who posted about his brother as a student at my school. And so after some prodding, I was able to pry a few more details from him. Oh, right! I was actually wondering about that. It didn't sound like they had anything to do with the mafia we've been chasing. Indeed. Now I was able to ascertain his brother's name. It's Kazuya Makigami. Dude, it's freaking crazy that someone involved in that shit goes to your school. Nice going, Yusuke. And you even found the name of the guy we were looking for. That's super awesome. All we have to do is push him into mementos. This particular guy isn't gonna be near as scary as the mafia. He's just plain dude, right? We'll just show him what the Phantom Thief's really about. It seems we are unanimous then. We can discuss the further details at the hideout. Okay. We have our target. We also have to we also have the mafia to deal with too, so let's make sure the timing's right. Hey, let's all meet up at the hideout when you're ready. If it wasn't for the fact that I feel like Mementos is side quests, I feel like this would actually be a good way to jump into it. Like, that's like a side gig for the mafia members and to kind of distract. Thank you for that. I will get there as soon as this is done. But this distract, looking into the drug dealings, they have the burglary happening, so the police are going the other way. It would be interesting.
Hey!
Let me check me. Confidant. Rank 3. What are your plans? I mean, Shibuya watching people. Oh yeah, yeah. And we also have this. Yeah, let's do Takemi. Because getting more stuff that I can buy out of her clinic will be nice.
Then.
In that case, go to the exam. Huh? So this is the Takemi Medical Clinic of Internal Medicine. I'm glad it's still open. Sorry, I have a child that needs to be examined.
Oh.
It looks like I have a patient with an emergency.
And?
The girl looks like Nanako. You better save her, Doc. I won't forgive you if you don't. So, why come here? Aren't you in the care of another hospital? I heard rumors about this place. I'd like you to examine her. She was diagnosed with bronchitis, but the medicine she was given hasn't been working at all. She has a fever that won't go away, and she's losing weight because she's not hungry. A young girl losing weight is definitely not good. You should go to a bigger hospital. I can't provide a thorough examination here. We've been going to a big hospital, a university hospital in East Shinjuku. But all they tell us is that it's persistent bronchitis. A university hospital in East Shinjuku? I appreciate that, Trex, though I don't have to go look it up. Thank you. I assume that's what that's for. The doctor there performs exams like he's on his assembly line. I think he's famous or something. Famous doctor, huh? I'm just a general practitioner out here in the sticks. As you can see, I don't even have any staff. Wait, I've heard that there's a medicine that only can be acquired here. Please, I'll pay you. Please, at least just examine her.
Hey.
Hold on. Doctor, my chest really hurts. Okay, you said second, first. Okay. Archer scanning will help. What? Doctor. Fine. Is your vision blurry? I'm sorry. How about your throat? Does it hurt? No signs of swelling. Are you sure you've told me everything about her symptoms and treatments you've tried so far? Yes, I'm sure.
Hello?
Hello? Uehara-san? Is Dr. Schweitzer in there? Is Dr. Schweitzer there? There's something I'd like to ask him about a case that was in last month's medical journal. I see. Guess the ones in stock will have to do. There's a shelf by the reception desk. Bring the contents of the second drawer into the exam room. I need your help to administer the medicine. Also, bring the beaker with the red label in the fridge, a towel, wash bin, and a measuring spoon.
Fine.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get moving. Thank you so much. I didn't expect you to recover so quickly. It was a very unique strain of infectious disease. It can't be detected by conventional exams. I temporarily suppress the symptoms. We'll make adjustments as her condition improves. Okay, that'll be 1 million yen for today. A million yen? That's outrageous! You're completely taking advantage of... I mean, alright. I agreed to pay. You don't take credit cards, do you? I'll go withdraw some cash right now. What? You were actually gonna pay up? By the way, that famous doctor you mentioned earlier, was it Medical Chief of Staff Oyamada? Yes. Are you familiar with him? I knew it. In that case, I'll make this free of charge. Free? First, you seem happy. Doesn't it feel good? Treating his patient without permission?
By the way,
thanks to your outburst earlier, I'm going to perform a very special exam on you today. So, is he your assistant? He seems awfully young. Yes, my assistant. Guinea pig. He's about to put in a lot of hard work today, aren't you?
All right.
I feel like I'm gonna die. Doctor? Can I go back to school now? Not for a while. You'll need to start eating and regain your strength first. Can you do that for me? Yes! Thank you, Doctor! Don't mention it. Your turn. I wonder what kind of response you'll have this time. Maybe you won't even be able to make it home.
bye.
Okay, good work today. Thank goodness she was able to save Nanako. I'm gonna just keep calling the kid Nanako. She looked exactly like Nanako, just in a different dress. Nanako's a character from Persona 4, in case you're wondering what the hell I'm talking about, Trex, but I'm not going to say anything more since you're probably going to go play it later or don't want to spoil things. Actually a good mystery versus Persona 3, so I'm going to try and spoil as little as possible that one. Alright. How are you feeling now? Today's drug was kind of a rough one, huh? But maybe it was just what my careless little guinea pig deserved, huh? Especially after approving that girl's consultation without my permission. If you ever needed Ren to BM... But no. She ended up okay. Oh, you still got an attitude. I can always give you something stronger. The drug does seem to be more stable compared to the early stages, though. Oh, thanks to your cooperation. Feels like I'm almost there, so try not to die just yet. Okay? Alright, take care. I think the first I skipped one and whatever, doesn't matter. Response! Yay! Let's go!
The Crossroads Bar. This is from that journalist, right? She wants to meet you there now? Looks like this Crossroads place is in Shinjuku. A meetup in Shinjuku.
Sounds good.
That's the spirit. Try not to freak out just because Shinjuku's the nightlife district, okay? You should send everyone a message and let them know what you're up to.
Shinjuku at night, eh? That sounds rather dangerous. Where should we meet up? Stand by on. It'll be easier for to move around with less of us. My apologies. I don't have the money to take the train there. Then you're on standby too. Yeah, red light district, right? Me and Ren will go, okay? Got it. If Ren's going, I guess there's no need to worry. We'll leave it to you then. Well, I guess that's that. Let's meet up in Shibuya. Be careful, you two. I shall be sure to save money for situations like this from now on.
Wait, are you gonna go in your school uniform? It would be bad for you to stand out. You should change before you go.
It is the weekend, so I think that would be appropriate. Yes.
You're in your uniform?
Huh? No choice. I didn't have the time to go home. People aren't gonna notice anyways with this t-shirt over it.
You always wear that even when you're at school, dude. You do stand out, though.
Oh, you think so? I thought this is normal.
I'm surprised you were thinking anything. Look, it won't be my fault when the cops catch you.
Don't worry about it. That place ain't so different from Shibuya.
Have you been there?
I'll guide you. If we're going to Shinjuku, we should probably hop on the JL.
I mean, considering that he has no support outside of his,
It's go time.
What's it called? Scholarship? Yeah, no, he's always struggling with money, my dude. Can you at least change your pants?
Going to be okay.
Like, if we just changed your pants, it'd be fine. Did you not have a spare pair to change your pants?
Hey!
Do something about it.
Oh, you won't believe what I heard. It's so funny.
Do the shopping mall. At the jail.
I'm not interested.
Come on, man. Yeah! All right.
Okay, quick nonce. For real? You got a scholarship and everything? Or is it that you're always struggling with money? Which of the two is that? But also, quick non-spoiler question. We get to go to Akihabara at any point in time, because that would be fun. Rip, my dude.
Whoa!
Hey!
Whoa!
A non-spoiler answer would be nice. Is that a problem?
The hell?
Not interested.
You have a moment? Are you a student? You shouldn't be out this late.
I'm a college student.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm? Wait a second. Maybe on the news. Is that a school?
Oh, shit.
You kids have got to...
Shoot! Let's run! How much longer until we get there?
Hey, it ain't our fault we had to deal with that detour. Our school's getting real famous.
Yes, and that's why you shouldn't have worn it. Ah, I was kind of hoping for realsies, but okay, we'll find. I'll find out later. Like I said, hopefully a non-spoiler answer, but close enough since I got it technically and a not exactly. Gives me enough. Okay, this was a self-spoiler because I've been looking at the pictures of all the confidants.
For the blonde one, I can sense impending woman troubles. Or perhaps it's something else.
Woman troubles? Ryuji?
In any case, horrible disaster is coming for you. Please, let me examine your future further.
What? Me?
Yes, I suggest you get your fortune told. What I say will surely come to pass.
More of this shit? Sorry, but we're in a hurry. And I don't really believe in that stuff anyways.
I see. My apologies. However, if you change your mind, I'll be waiting here in this spot at night. May your fortunes be well.
I assume that we had to go this way. The cop's not there anymore.
Whoa, man. We ain't old enough to hang out here. You sure this is the place?
Beer, whiskey, wine. Looks like nighttime is bar time.
Going in our uniforms is probably a bad idea. We got caught last time, too.
I'm not in uniform. Get out there. Just wait outside.
I came all the way to Shinjuku and can't even go in?
This is your fault.
Fine. I'll kill time somewhere nearby. Just let me know when you're done.
Welcome, welcome.
See, that's what I thought the English teacher was in Okama, but it's very clear that this is the Okama, like hands down.
How old are you, boy?
Sorry, Lala-chan. He's with me.
Ooh, you picked up a real young one this time. Just don't let a minor drink alcohol, okay?
Okay, I know I said Okama, but this lady's looking real close to freaking Ursula, which was based off of Divine.
Lala-chan, I'm gonna borrow the seats in the back. Go on back there. I'll treat you to some water.
Why? Because it's free?
Ah, she reeks of booze.
Is she drunk?
What a surprise! I thought you were joking, yet here you are.
What is this voice actress's name?
I respect that bravery, so I'll listen to what you have to say. Well, what do you want to know?
Hold on. Where is she? Because she's here somewhere. Ichiko Oya. Amanda Wynn Lee. That sounds super familiar. What has she done? Mimiru from Da Hack Sign. Sorry, you definitely distracting myself here. Girl A and producer from Golden Boy. I did watch Golden Boy. And that happens to be Yukiko Amagi. Hey Yukiko, how you doing? Just obviously with a deeper voice, so there's that. She actually doesn't have that much on here, if I'm being absolutely honest, but what she has is very recognizable. But she's also in the movies Yui Ikari and Rei Ayanami for Neon Genesis Evangelion. So yeah. Hi Yukiko. She took that obsession with this almost pseudo lesbian romance she has with Chie. They're like really close. I don't want to say lesbian because they really aren't. But they're like really close. So it's almost like she took that to the next level here and cut her hair to look like Chie, but still has the black hair and she didn't feel like dyeing it. Who controls Shibuya?
Oh, why that?
I have business there.
Well, I do happen to know something about that. I could tell you, but... Do you know the Phantom Thieves of Hearts? You know, that case the public has been focused on lately. I was pursuing the issue of people randomly entering into a shutdown state, but I'm lacking intel. That's why I'm currently looking for new material to write about.
Yeah, I could hear Yukiko somewhere in the back. It's definitely a lower pitch, but it's somewhere like I could hear the usual Yukiko in the back. Let's see.
So, do you have any info on these Phantom Thieves?
Of course, a reporter that's the usual cost for a reporter. You trade intel for intel, right? Are those your terms?
Something like that. You're a Shujin kid, right? I remember you wearing their uniform the last time we met. I thought maybe you might have some insider knowledge on the Phantom Thieves because of it. Their first incident was that of Kamoshida, you know? Ideally, I'd like to get some exclusive coverage from a student who suffered Kamoshida's abuse.
Oh, I could totally get you that.
I would love an introduction if you know of someone who fits the bill.
I could tell you we could probably get, so long as it's not here, exclusive interviews on two specific, and maybe if one of them could get the third, but honestly, she's probably busy doing recovery, so it's probably not worth.
Seems both you and I can't really do our stuff out in the open, so what do you say?
A student who suffered from abuse. Oh, what about that Mishima guy? He always seems to be on the side of the Phantom Thieves.
I know a guy.
It's a deal then. Send me your friend's contact info later.
You'd better be thankful. My quick wit is the only reason we're getting this far.
Actually, I was thinking of Ryuji first, because Ryuji would be a nice one for that. He's the one who got his leg broke by freaking Kamoshida. And then An was getting harassed, though maybe not touched actively. But yeah, the fanboy would be the third. I was actually thinking that An could get her in touch with Shiho, but Shiho's probably busy recovering, was my point.
Now that I think about it, those mental shutdowns and the Phantom Thieves both seem supernatural. Could they be related? Or am I just hoping for a coincidence?
One would hope.
Oh, sorry. I have a tendency to talk to myself on occasion.
And how do you not lose a story to a rival that way, by the way?
Then, you can't exactly consider this an upfront payment, but...
Can you not drink after every sentence, lady?
Junya Kaneshiro.
She's not, but... Junya
I
Kaneshiro.
think he's probably the guy you're looking for. Yes! You should check him out further if you're curious. But I'm not responsible for what happens next.
Oh, hell yeah, he would.
Lala-chan, can I get a refill for this kid?
Oh my gosh, it's almost like you're such a big spender getting a refill of the water that I haven't drunk yet, lady!
We need to make a toast to our new acquaintance.
Wow, that read was hilarious in all the right ways.
It'll be a problem if you stay too long. You should leave right after you finish your water. Yes!
How'd it go? Nailed it. Real? Awesome! Anyways, we should meet up ASAP. I'll be in front of the movie theater, so head on over. It's that kind of open area you pass on your way to the bar.
So we just have to go back the way we came, huh? All right, let's go.
Can I buy books?
Hey!
No, I want to buy books. Never mind. I think the books here would be a little bit outside my age range. Yep. Wait. Knowing that, what is this movie theater like? Okay, no, this looks like a generic movie theater. Okay. Yeah, it looks generic. What do we got? No, I was not trying to go that far. Just trying to turn the camera. Last Utopia. I'm sure. Crash Stream. Forest Hunt and Cosmic Warriors. Shiata. Alright.
Hey!
I'm tired of waiting. You get any dirt on our next target?
For real?
Junya Kaneshiro?
Hey!
Not so loud! Junya Kaneshiro and enter.
Alright!
There we go! Okay, now we just gotta get some info on the distortion. Once we know that, it's palace time!
Wait!
Let's try tomorrow. It'll be better when we have the whole team together. Right. I'll tell everybody to meet up in Shibuya.
Dude!
This is totally crazy though! It's a huge catch! I'm pumped! Oh, you're right. He really would be a natural. But a graphic tee with plaid pants? Ugh. Kill me now. What? Who the hell are they? Oh, hell has nothing to do with it, honey. I'm Angel, straight out of heaven. And I'm Julian. Julie, if you're feeling saucy. What a cutie. You'd never guess he was into the drag scene. I say we show him the ropes. You can't deny it. We saw you peeking into Crossroads. Because of the Okama at the bar. Okay. What do you say about the one woman that's in there, by the way?
My, how amazing!
Anyway. Well, sweetie, if you're curious, we'll help you look divine. Which, again, I made reference to earlier. That's kind of funny. Wait, hey, it's not like that! Dude, help! Come on, we're just investigating or something. I love how all my answers are leaving him in the dust. Can't blow our cover, but you're a natural. Knock him dead. That's hilarious. This is almost like that late in the school year event during the school festival in Persona 4. I won't say anything more, but oh my god, that was the best. What do you want? Huh? A little girl? Just want pets? Is that what it is? Knock him dead. Woman troubles. Ah, yes, you're right, Show. Let's see. No, can't blow our cover. Mission's over! We don't even have a cover anymore! Oh, honey, you got the hood. Let me see if I can pronounce this right. I know what it is. Oh, honey, you got the chutzpah. And those cheekbones, I love it. That's what it takes to be a star. Just follow my lead, stud, and we're gonna put your name in light. And I know just the dress for you. Well, hopefully Ryuji finds his calling. Or at least makes it out alive.
Wanna head back?
Hey, there's nothing else for us to do here, right? Let's head home for the night. Did you find any clues? I have a name. You did it! Well then, let's meet up at the hideout tomorrow. Understood. Ryuji seems to be absent from this conversation. Should we contact him separately? I'm sure he'll figure it out when he checks his phone later.
We're pretty much already in Kanashiro's palace. That was surprisingly easy.
It seems to go that way for us. Jukushi was crazy, huh? Hey, some girl just messaged me saying you told her about me? She said she's interested in me. What's this about? What kind of girl is Oya-san? Is she cute or is she hot? She's technically both. I mean, because again, I chose Chie as my romantic option back and forth, so there's that. But I wouldn't say no to Yukiko if given the opportunity. You know what? I'll leave it to his imagination and have it get ruined as per usual. You'll see. Don't tease me. I'm gonna lose sleep over this. Oh yes, son. She said she wanted to talk. How much more forward can a girl get? Is this what I think it is? Could it be? You'll find out. Man, I'm so looking forward to this. This is all thanks to you. I feel like starting the fan site has really changed me. Anyway, I can handle this. You introduced me, so I'll make sure I don't embarrass you. And I'll totally let you know if you're Honestly, if they do, it still would be hilarious, but I know that it's not gonna happen. Alright. We already got the new DVD, so let's get rolling with that, shall we?
Your wife. You were very close to her. You are very close to her. Even now.
This can't be. She's... What are you saying?
Is this a reference to that Whoopi Goldberg movie? A woman who can speak with the spirits of the deceased.
Well then.
Alrighty then. Let's see if Ryuji has anything to say about, or anything to report about last night.
I can't believe you guys ditched me yesterday. I almost entered a world I want nothing to do with.
Why you say you guys? The other two had nothing to do with that. Oh wait, never mind. You guys could still be both Morgana and me.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Just start it up, Yusuke.
Okay, I entered Kanashiro's name into the nav, and just as expected, it's a hit.
All we need now are the two other keywords. What he thinks of as his palace, and
Yeah.
where it is. But we don't have any clues other than people falling victim around here. We'll just have to try whatever keywords we can come up with.
Oh, it's gonna be impossible. How many buildings do you think there are in Shibuya?
No complaining.
If we can figure out what the palace is, we may be able to guess where it is by association.
It's probably somewhere he's got complete control over. Maybe a garden?
No candidates found.
What
likes money, so what about a money bath? I've seen
That's
people
not a
online with
building,
things like
though.
that.
No candidates found.
That.
No, not even close.
How do you know it's not even close?
How about it? Can you...
Bank.
I see.
That one I just kind of
That's a
guessed
hit.
at.
So, he thinks of somewhere in this city as his own bank.
I thought it'd be something less realistic. That's all it is, huh?
Now then, what location would Kaneshiro think of as his bank?
If we're talking about a place where he keeps his cash, maybe his own hideout?
Yeah, seriously.
How about a real bank?
They actually improved the way the tests work, that you can do an essay question by having a bunch of multiple choice questions to knock it all out. So you would think that we could do this too, right?
His cognition wouldn't be distorted in that case.
Damn it, we ain't getting anywhere.
This may be difficult to explain, but doesn't it seem we're thinking a little too inside the box? Palaces emanate a passionate madness. It feels as though we're missing that aspect.
I mean, we did have, what, Pervert Castle for the first one, and what was the other one? Something Museum? It was Plagiarist Museum?
The hell are you talking about?
This palace is a bank for someone who extorts money with criminal acts. It's something more...
But what other ways can we think about it? Oh, could it mean a place you withdraw money?
Hold on. Do you think it might have something to do with the victims? He's taking money from his victims' wallets, right? That means his bank is wherever they are.
That's terrible. But you may just be right.
Oh, come on! How many people do you think Kaneshiro's taken advantage of in all of Shibuya?
Result found.
Wait a second.
Shibuya Bank?
I have a hit.
Huh? Oh, wait, what?
The place that Kaneshiro thinks of as a bank is all of Shibuya.
What?
Wow.
The entire city?
Damn, though.
That's certainly where his victims are. It turns out he really is a terrible criminal.
But wait, is it okay for us to go into the palace right out of a crowd like this?
Nobody notices if a piece of trash disappears from a trash can. This ain't any different.
In that case, let's go.
Let's at least take a dive in there. It's getting late for me, but let's take a dive.
What are those?
Walking ATMs, that must be his cognition of people. So this is what Kaneshiro considers a bank.
I never thought it would be the entire district. Look
That's
around us.
huge.
The distortion is affecting the whole of Shibuya.
Holy crap, now that I think about it, that's huge.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, that's right. Even when we were in the castle and the museum, the city outside looked normal.
He sees everyone in Shibuya as his patron.
No surprise for a mafia boss.
It's best we focus on finding Kaneshiro's location and stealing his treasure as soon as possible.
Yeah, his hideout's gotta be somewhere around here. Let's go look for it.
Okay, let's go.
Hey!
Look at that person trembling over there. Do you think he's a victim? Should we talk to him? Do these guys even have mouths? Excuse me, can we... please forgive me. What happened? I don't have any more, please. I'm telling you. I'm not even 1 yen.
Come on, man.
Whoa, cool it. We're not trying to mug you or anything. Please, I don't want to end up like the others. Were you assaulted? Eek! There's no doubt he's a victim, but he can't even hold a goddamn conversation. Let's try someone else.
Perhaps.
Are those...
No!
This is terrible. All of these are real people, right? This is effed up. I don't think we could talk to the ones here.
Damn it.
Were all these guys Kanashiro's victims? Yeah, that would appear to be the case, but there's nobody we can speak to, let alone a bank anywhere.
Joker.
Let us try checking around the station once more. We may have overlooked something important.
Wait.
Hey.
Excuse me, can we have a word? It's no use. It's all over. I'll just end up like them. What happened? Can't you tell? I've fallen so far. From a place where Kanashiro leaves no tracks.
What do you mean?
What could that mean? Hey, you gotta tell us a little more than I'm too tired. Please, let me rest. Doesn't look like this one's gonna say anything. Kanashiro leaves no tracks? Does that mean that he literally, or could it be figurative?
Hey.
Hey, why don't we go over all the intel we have now? They apparently have fallen quite far. Wait a second. They've fallen from a place where Kanashiro doesn't leave any tracks? Does that mean they were actually thrown down from somewhere high up? What? You mean like a skyscraper? I don't think there are any of those around here.
No.
Wait, what is that?
Is that it?
A freaking UFO?
Up in the air. No wonder we couldn't find it.
Kanashiro doesn't leave any tracks, huh? Figures it'd be floating.
So, how do we get up there? Can you turn into a helicopter, Morgana?
Please and thank you.
No, just a car.
Try harder.
You're useless. Come on. Don't you have some kind of secret gadget or something?
Shut it. I'm not some robot cat.
Do they say Doraemon in Japanese? I hope that they do, because that would be hilarious.
I mean, I'm not a cat at all.
This may be the limit of what we can do today.
We gotta find a way to get up there.
Let's think about it some more tomorrow, okay?
All right, we should get out of here for now. Run for it!
We haven't even met the guy. We already have his thing in sight. Not a cat. Evening.
It's that woman who reeks of alcohol.
Free? Slow day, huh? I'm texting you amid my busy work schedule. It's about that Kanashiro guy. He's more dangerous than I thought. The police haven't tracked him down, so I dug a little deeper. Turns out he has some real shady connections. I won't say any more than that.
Shady connections.
He's not someone a teenager like you should mess with. You should really back off, okay? Yeah, probably. That's all I want to say. See ya. I just want to be inside, but whatever.
We'd better discuss this with everyone tomorrow.
Damn. Just when we find the palace, it's way up in the sky. What a pain. I'm sure the police are tired of this guy too.
Well then.
That reminds me. Home shopping program here. Oh, but before we do that, we're definitely going to buy something from the Home Shopping Network. That is important. Yes, but if there's anything you learn about me eventually, Trex, is that if I lie about anything, it's when I end. Because I get too into it. I'm like, no, I need to get to this point, and this point, and this point, and then I forget, and then I push further. But that's the way I roll. But definitely, I'm getting this. So we got blurring alarm clock and face beautifier. And then we have busy revival set. Revivadrin and recover 100 milligrams.
Hey, hey!
What do we get? They're both the same price, so it really doesn't matter. Let's do the supportive gift set. I've been able to survive without reviving, I think. Good thing we're on the same page, Trex. I know what they are, but I'm sure that I could probably buy some from a different shop later. Yeah, let's do the kindness. No, wait, we save and go to bed because I really do need to. Because I got some stuff to do tomorrow.
I'll just add this.
See, that's exactly what would have happened. So am I. So, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Friday, I'm going back to Final Fantasy 14. My raid group's off, or was off for the past couple weeks, but back, sorry, tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, not Friday. So I'll be doing Final Fantasy 14 for a bit. But when that is done on Friday, I'll be back in Persona 5 land, should nothing else more important come up. But yeah, that's where we will be. I'm looking forward to it, just because apparently the patch is dropping, because I had a ping during the stream from my raid lead asking if we're going to do the 24-man in place of the starting the 8-man raids. But either way, thank you guys for hanging out with me. You've been 10 out of 10 with me, and I will see you guys either tomorrow for Final Fantasy 14, or I'll see you on Friday for more Persona 5. You guys have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, wherever it is that you are. I get a lot more, what's it called, back and forth with my raid members, so if you're interested, hop on in.